Hey guys, welcome to another fun and exciting Iron Mike GT Sport stream. Today we're at the Manufacturers Cup at Maggiore West, Group 4 cars. I'm in the Toyota 4C car, which I've used before. Just to give you a rundown on the qualifying times. I did do a race previously, starting last and finishing 10th, and it was a bit ugly. This is the third race of the day, which was my second race, and putting in a bit more of a serious effort and coming in third place. There was still more time to go, of course, so I did have someone get into third, so that put me back to fourth, so I just had to put in a bit of extra effort and just see what I can come up with. And back to third. So I was pretty happy with that. So my first race, like I said, I finished 10th. My DR points went up by 80. So I was like 14,100 or something. So still relatively low. B rated, getting close to where I normally am, which is about 18,000, which is about my average. So third place, just putting the traction control on for a bit for the first few laps, being mindful that tyres are hard and cold, so I'm just trying to take it a bit careful around here. I was really hoping that up the front it was going to be a little bit more cleaner than down the back, which pretty much is the case. I think the people up the front sort of cherish their position a bit more than the people down the back that are fighting. Now the two guys in front, I'm surrounded by Japanese. Two guys in front there, I don't know if they're, it's almost as though they're A-class quality drivers. They do get away quite a bit and leaving me to battle with the guys behind. It's late, guys. I'm going to leave it at that. Just trying to think if there was anything else to say. I guess the only other thing, this is a no-stopper, hard tyres only, and luckily for me in this car, probably like most people, the fuel was quite reasonable. Didn't particularly have to worry about the fuel, but I would actually just have a look at my fuel tank every once in a while in this. And so really it was just looking after the tyres, not using them up too much in the first few in the first half of the race, I guess. Just trying to look after them a bit, as per usual. Alright, so that's it for me. I'm going to drop in at the end of the race. So I'll speed it up because it can get a little bit boring in this race. I've said before, you know, I prefer multiple tyre pit stop races. This is just pretty much hards only, start to finish, which is not exciting at all. So I will speed it up and I'll drop in again at the end. Enjoy the race. Okay, I'm back. So during the race, you can see that Rio guy has been stalking me quite a bit. I've been holding straight lines, as you can see now, giving him plenty of opportunity, like to overtake. He finally does. He finally takes it. This is on what, lap 17. So I get the feeling he's been kind of playing with me a bit, just staying calm and just sitting behind me, waiting for his opportunity to pounce, I guess. During the race, I could see the split time was getting smaller and smaller. I knew it was inevitable, but there were moments where I thought, he's just dropping back a bit, and I was really hoping he'd either A, make a mistake, or B, his tyres would be wearing out, and he'd be struggling to make that move. But he finally gets it. Although, as per usual, I'll be clean, let people overtake. But then I didn't want to let him off the hook. I wanted to apply some pressure. But then for me, I was a bit surprised. As a Japanese guy, to me, Japanese people are respectful, but he just starts behaving like a bit of a dick with his, trying to break slipstream. I didn't do any of that when he was behind me, so I just thought it was a bit disrespectful, which Japanese for me are not. I think you see a bit of it up here as well, going down the straight. This is the final lap, of course, and still trying to put pressure on him. So I started in third, and I've finally dropped back to fourth. During the race, I realised there's actually quite a gap between fourth place and fifth. So in the middle of the race, I thought, I'm not going to let this guy put me under pressure, since there's no one behind us, basically. And you can see now, all of a sudden, I'm in third place. So one of the top two guys has actually dropped out. I do not know why, but I've been gifted third place so far. And it's around now I'm trying to throw everything at this guy. My tyres are wearing, but I'm trying to throw everything, even the kitchen sink. I'm trying to throw at him. So you'll see it, especially down here. It's a hell of a gap behind me, and I thought I'll try and get right on the inside line, but it just gets a bit out of control. I was a bit worried around here, but I held it. And I was pretty happy starting third, finishing third. It's been a long night, and I'll leave it at that. So my DR points went up over 1,000 points. I didn't think it would be that much, but apparently GT Sport contacted me and said, look, there's a lazy 1,000 points just floating around that someone lost, so if I want to have them. And of course I grabbed them. So I hope you enjoyed the stream, guys, and see you in the next one.